means that Laredo gets everything fixed up all the time. Usually it's like, I know you and I'll get your girl to play, and then I know him, so I'll get him to play. And that's very sad because I think it's a challenge for every child to be able to play and get the opportunity. It's very sad that we say that it's only in Mexico, only here and there, and it's happening here in Laredo. Eventually that's how this works. And they did it to the boys too. There was my kid made it for the All-Stars last year. This year there was no team whatsoever, and eventually something's going to come up from heaven with a beautiful team ready to go play the All-Stars. And that's a very negative to Laredo, and it happens all the time, and that's sad, but it's true. And I've been living in Laredo all my life, and it just works like that. It's who you know who you are, and I know this coach, and I help you this, and I'll sponsor $500 for the uniforms, and it works like that. And that's sad because it shouldn't be done for the girls here and neither for the boys, but it's happening, and that's I'm very, very disconcerted of this issue. Eventually it's going to keep happening if nothing has ever been done. We tried finding Raul Salinas, is out of town in a vacation, and we can't find any politics. You go, they'll get you an appointment in about 2-3 weeks. By that time they're already probably traveling, and we pay taxes. I believe that we should have been treated fair, and we never do.
Pero si que está comprando la banqueta, tampoco no los paleteros están comprando aquí.
All of a sudden there is
Sure. No le vamos a la PD.
Le voy a pedir nomás a él que la y háblele, que le puede hablar a la policía de no está bien, sí, no está bien. Sí, es que mira,
Es lo que yo me informé, ahí dice en el frente medio. Yo sabía que iba a ser si quieres te lo digo, ahí lo voy.
lo que pasa es que
No, yo ahorita me voy. Seguro, yo ahorita me voy.
no, yo lo creo.
Yo tengo mi right,
Nomás lo que le estoy pidiendo
es que yo quiero estar aquí. Porque ya más estamos esperando que llegue el carro y haga porque me tengo que mover y cruzar. Si ahorita además llega por el
They're on their way already. After that,
pero vaya de que lado, es lo que le estoy pidiendo, porque si no, usted como tiene niños aquí, mira cómo están acá.
si quieres me hago más para allá.
¿y si nos ponemos en la cerca?
Allá está mejor. ¿Te quieren hacer más para allá?
Háganse más para allá, háganse más para acá.
If they can go then you have to.
No, más para acá, que se hagan para acá. Háganse para acá, mira.
My name is Maria Castro. I'm sister of a former player right here in Gateway City, and this is my dad, Tomas Castro. What we're doing is protesting against American Little League for not having any registration day and no first pitch. Having said this means there was never an American Little League at all. Now they want to have an all-star team. How is that possible? If there was no games played, no girls were registered, how is there now someone's representing American Little League? If we would have known that American Little League had registration day, we would have been waiting in line for hours to be able to play in that league, because that's what we represent and that's where we belong. We would have no business doing nothing whatsoever at the Gateway League. But it comes back to the president we have. He's not a humble man. A humble man is someone who is willing to make the sport grow as a whole, not just to some individual players, but to everybody. And if he's going to allow some girls in the South to play, he should not be not allowing some of them not to play and some of them to play. Whoever he wants is allowed to play, and whoever he doesn't want to play, he's not going to allow them to. He needs to be fair to the whole Laredo League. That's what we're here for.
Who's the guy in charge? And you mentioned he has 2 daughters.
I know his name is Robert
Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez, and their daughters is Janelle Rodriguez and Deneen Rodriguez.
And they're both on the team?
They're
both
not,
on the team.
they're
Yeah, on the other
not
team.
in this age, but he allowed this age to play. As long as his daughters are playing, he's gonna be fine. No other ages have to play. He doesn't worry about it growing. He just worries about his girls going to state, which we don't have any problem.
Pero no le da oportunidades a
He
muchas niñas.
doesn't open the opportunities and the doors for everyone else to grow the sport, to become and get in love with it, to like they're not even introduced to softball. What we want is people from Laredo to go out and become professionals if they can, to go out there and play college ball and to say, you know what, that little girl is from our town. We saw her play in the parks here. We're not having that. That's what we want. That's what we're fighting for. Not for my sister. It's not for me. I'm already going to college. It's for her and for everyone else that's here. We want it to grow here in the city of Laredo.
You think standing out here, you think it'll make a difference?
Maybe for next year, sir. We're getting ready for next year. That's what our main idea. We're not doing this. She ain't playing no more. She might play a traveling team. Everybody asked me for her, but next year we're getting ready for next year and to get a good team representing Laredo, not those things. We gotta be
What was
fair.
the mentality when you guys got together and decided to do this? Were you guys angry or was
Yeah,
it
because
just...
they done it to me before. They did it to me when she was 12 years old, and now she's 13, and they're doing it to me once again. So
What is all of that about? I mean, are they against us, or because obviously they're not against us. They're against everyone.
everyone in
It's
the South,
just-
it's just not giving an opportunity to any girl, because you give an opportunity to one girl that you never seen, and she might worth gold, right? And she'll take your daughter's position, my daughter's position away, because she's natural good. She'll be better than mine. She's been practicing a whole bunch.
That's what we want. I mean, there's little girls out there that you'll lend them a glove and a bat, and you never know what's inside of them until you do lend them a glove. But they're not allowing us to let the sport grow at all. How is it possible that we're gonna know who's good, who's not? How are they gonna even just take a try? You know what I mean? They're not even getting nothing.
Opportunities.
They're not getting.
There's no opportunities, sir.
How long have you been playing softball?
I've been playing since I was 7.
And you've
she's
always been there,
18.
always been supportive of both your girls?
Yeah, so no, all of my girls play softball. My older girl, to my youngest girl, they all play softball, and they've been all stars. But for the politics and for hatred, and I don't know what it is, but we're representing South Laredo, and we gotta do it the right way. Cheating won't let us do nothing, sir.
They're not gonna get any far. I mean, it's just for everyone that's here in Laredo who is willing
Everybody's
to try.
supposed to be happy, not just those people that
How is it
they have
possible?
control of the league. And what can you do? You want to speak to somebody, you gotta speak to them, and they're gonna tell you the same. It's like if you ask permission to speak to them, they'll laugh about you, and then you get just laughed, or you say, okay, next time, and next time they'll do it again. There's the proof
Ya le puse
right
yo que
there.
todos en Laredo tenemos aquí con
I
los
noticed
niños.
the conversation with the officer. If these weren't your daughters that were part of this, would you still feel the same passion?
Well, I'm still doing it, not for only them, because I got the other students who were not allowed to play underage. They're playing with an older age. They did let them play with an older age, but not in this age that is supposed to belong their age.
They're not
That's
letting them
it's-
play with their age. Oh, but
She's
we
playing
cannot play
15
with,
and
we
16. She's
cannot-
13 and 14, and she's an all-star for 15 and 16. But they didn't let her play on their age. That's
And there's nobody to complain to, like there's not
Ooh,
a
can we talk
governing
to-
board,
we talk
nothing.
That's what we're trying. That's why we're looking for some help. Somebody that can hear us and help us. You know,
That's what we want.
to represent American Little League. That's all we want.
They want to teach them how to play fair and use it later on to become successful in life. How are they going to become successful in life if their own coaches are teaching them how to, you know what, say that you're not from here. Say that you're not from here. Hey, you know what, if you're a good softball player, you're going to play wherever it is that you're going to go. If you have a bat and you have a glove and you can go out there and show it, just go out there and play softball. It doesn't matter who your opponents are. It doesn't matter who you're going against. You're just going to go and play softball, and that's it, if you really love the sport, which is the only thing we're doing. That's the only thing we want, for people to play softball.